commentator today. We had your younger brother. Welcome, Blake.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yeah, great to have you, mate. You've done some time on the pool deck refereeing this morning.
Yeah, I've been doing table duty and refereeing this morning. It's very hot down there.
Oh, I'm sure it is. 32 degrees is the forecast for today, but tell you what, on the side of the pool deck, it would be pretty tough refereeing as the game gets underway. It's the UQ Barras, coached by Uros Kranj. Good to have Uros on deck with the UQ Barras. They're up against the Sunny Coast, coached by Georgina Kovacs. Ball into sitting centre forward, and it's a good crash back and steal by Sunny Coast. Okay, first quarter is all about tempo. It's controlling that tempo and obviously not letting your opponents get too much of a lead. You want to be in the hunt, Dylan, don't you?
Yeah, need to be in the hunt for this one.
Absolutely. Sunny Coast, traditional swimming talent they have, come from a lot of them come through the Nippers life-saving clubs and then obviously see the lights and start playing water polo.
Be helpful having all that swim fitness under your belt too.
Yeah, absolutely. And they love a bit of surfing as well. So UQ Barras, who's to watch out for in the UQ Barras team here today?
We have Tarso, Ollie Bryant and Dylan Jennison.
All right, Toaso, we had his sister commentating a little bit earlier, and watch out for Toaso. Well, this is an interesting one. Toaso just signed with the NRL Dolphins.
Yeah, the Dolphins signed that one.
Yeah, so the Dolphins getting up last night, getting up against the Newcastle Knights, 36-20 in the end. Nice backhand attempt, and a great save in the cage from Hugo Cox with that great backhand. No, it wasn't. It was number 7 from William Hansen. It's from Sunny Coast. Ball in to the sitting centre forward. Gains the penalty. Well played from the number 9. It was a penalty against the number 10 of Sunny Coast in Byron Hay. But nice play from the number 9 in Dylan Jennison. That was your brother.
Yeah, Dylan Jennison, yeah, my brother.
All right, Taiso. He was in this position to win the Australian Youth Water Polo Championships Grand Final, wasn't he?
Yep, same position.
Taker, and he gets the ball saved. What an outstanding save from Ethan Martin in the cage from Sunny Coast. Super save. Thumbs up from the cameraman on pool deck, was outstanding. Thanks to all the still photographers around deck. They do such a great job at getting all the photographs onto social media straight after the competitions for everybody to view. So thanks to them, thanks to all the referees and officials and volunteers for making this great game the way it is. And that's a nice play by the UQ Barras. Goal for the number 5.
Ollie Bryant.
Ollie Bryant opens the scoring. Nice assist from Toaso. Like I said, Toaso is going to play for the NRL Dolphins, or he's been signed up already. What's this? Under 15 boys, and Wayne Bennett's already earmarking his underpinning programs, and going great guns are the Dolphins, winning overnight, as I said. Next week they play the Broncos. All right, back to it. It is the UQ Barras in defence. Sunny Coast, nice drive. Bit of a Hail Mary pass on that occasion.
Yeah, bit of a Hail Mary pass. Didn't go to plan.
Didn't go to plan, but if it had, it was opportunity to get a penalty or even a goal. Barras on attack, penalty gained. Excellent refereeing on the far side. And they counter-attack just like that. So from an opportunity against them on defence, they get the ball up pretty quickly, the UQ Barras. Talk us through who's going to take this penalty for the UQ Barras.
We have Ollie Moncur ready to take the 5-metre penalty shot. Normally makes the shots. Good shot, and he made it again today. Great shot.
He made it again, that's for sure, Ollie Moncur. He's getting taller by the day, and so too is his brother Marcus.
Yeah, getting way too tall.
Way too tall. Basketball will come a knocking for them, I hear.
Yeah.
But good to have them involved in water polo. They love the game of water polo, the Moncur boys. Do you know where they're from?
No.
Barbados or something like that?
Not too sure, no.
Yeah, we'll have to find out. This is Toaso defending. Nice drive, nice. Whoa, he got a shot away. And I tell you what, that was interesting. They let him get the shot away instead of fouling and giving a penalty. And a great save in the cage by Sam Kettle.
Lots of trust in the goalkeeper.
Yeah, that is the word I was looking for. Trust in the goalie. Don't give away that penalty. Shoot under pressure, yes. But had you attempted to attack that shooter, it would have been a penalty if he had missed it. So they almost get 2 bites of the cherry. Tasso looking for a way through the defence. Great hustle defence by Sunny Coast. Excellent play by Sunny Coast. How about that defence from the Sunny Coast? Georgina Kovacs-Muller is the coach for Sunny Coast. On the first line, looking for his left hand to tap that in, but Ernest Gothorne just couldn't get his left hand behind that ball to direct it into the back of the cage. Toaso in attack. Turns, does Moncur. That combination, Moncur and Toaso. Wow, a brilliant save. And that's a goal being given, is it?
Yep, goal being given.
Oh, it's a goal being given. Is it to the number 5?
To Ollie Bryant.
Ollie Bryant, that's his second goal for the first quarter. They lead 3-0. Ollie Bryant, 2 goals, 1 to Ollie Moncur, 2 Ollies on the scoreboard. .143 remains in the first quarter. Under 15 boys grand final on Super Saturday of the Brisbane Water Polo Incorporated Championship Day. It's an exciting day. Every youngster aspires to want to be part of this day. No real upsets today in the games that we've commentated anyway. But the game prior to this, under 18 boys, the Polar Bears came close to taking down the UQ Barras. Cross-cage lob, or was he dumping that in the corner?
I think that was a strategic dump to make the goalie swim out to get the ball and waste time.
Yeah, okay, so why would they do that? Why would they give up their attack?
So they can get back in defense, make sure there's no counter-attacks on, and just slow everything down a bit.
Nice ball into sitting centre forward. He gets an offensive turnover for scooping the ball underwater. Might have to talk us through some of these signals as being a referee. What was that?
So you can't scoop the ball underwater strategically at all. It's not allowed. You'll get turned over. And, yeah, completely lose your attack just from that little move.
Here comes the drive ball side. They get the ball into sitting centre forward. I like these really purple balls by the UQ Barras. Good to see colour coming into our game. Not too sure who the brand is of that ball. Might be Cap 7.
I've also seen way too many corpses. So
nice ball into young Moncur. Oh, that is outstanding goal by Ollie Moncur. He turned on his strong side, then faked a backhand to pull it back on his strong side to flick it in the back of the net.
Yeah, goalie did not see that one coming.
He did not see it coming, that's for sure. He confused the goalie, and that's the end of the first quarter. Great quarter it is. Talk us through the goal scorers here for the UQ Barras.
So we have 2 goals to Ollie Bryant and then 2 goals to Ollie Moncur at the moment. Both Ollies going well.
Both Ollies going well. They're the go-to for the teams. They certainly have found the back of the net. We'll be right back after this short break. It is 4-0 in favour of the UQ Barras.
well, I do, but I had to take it.
All right, welcome back after the short break. We just heard the UQ Barras coach, Uroš Kranj, telling his team to press, but also to force the shot from the outside. Why do you reckon you want to force the shot on the outside?
A lot of trust in the goalie, Sam Kettle. So, yeah, forcing the shot for Sam to hopefully get a good save there.
Yeah, absolutely. And why wouldn't you? It's one of your strengths in defence. He's the only player to use two hands. So you want to direct the ball towards the goalie in Kettle. So that was the strict instructions from Urosh to his team at that quarter-time break. They lead 4-0. And they win the first swim off. Possession is key in water polo.
Yeah, possession is key. You can only score if you've got the ball.
That is right. It's what you do with it that matters, and ultimately want to put the ball in the back of the net. Into sitting centre forward Tawaso. The wiry Tawaso gains an exclusion. Excellent play. They get it into their strength in Tawaso. You got any finals coming up today yourself?
No, got knocked out last week from a penalty shootout.
Oh, knocked out in a penalty shootout.
Yeah.
Who by Polar Bears?
Yeah, Polar Bears.
Okay, so Polar Bears in that final went on to lose to Barras. They split their teams three ways,
Yeah,
right?
split our team three ways.
The depth is showing at the UQ Barras. Moving the ball around the outside is Sunny Coast. They've yet to score, Sunny Coast. They've been hesitant on this phase of their game. They said leave the shot on the outside. That was the call from Urosh Kranj. Oh, maybe he should change it up a little bit.
Maybe he should.
What a great goal.
From Byron Hay.
Byron Hay fires that one down the line from 10 metres out and finds the back of the net and opens the scoring for the Sunny Coast. Is this a start of things to come?
A quick goal in the second quarter, top left corner.
Top left corner as you're looking at the cage. Right corner for the goalie and Sam Kettle. They would know each other very well. They played in the Brisbane comp leading up, although they didn't play in term 4 against each other, according to Urosh Kranj. Ball into sitting centre forward, Tawaso hustled with a wing defence or a wing drop. Shot is on. Down the line, bar in the back of the net, as simple as that, and it's a goal for, is that number 4 or 5?
Number 5, Ollie Bryant.
Ollie Bryant again.
And it's third for the game.
Third for the game for Ollie Bryant. Now, if you were a coach, Georgina Kovacs-Muller, what would you have told your team?
Don't let him shoot, leave him completely marked.
Mark the Ollies in the team, that's for sure. Moncur and Bryant, they're the dangers. Nice steal by Moncur on the perimeter in defence. Counter-attack going. Tasso. In the back of the net for Tasso. What about anticipation and reading of the game?
Ooh, well, quick breaks are the best. Playing off their mistakes is how you score the best goals. Counter-attacks all off their mistakes, it looks like.
Yeah, so they're forcing the Sunny Coast hand. They're hesitant in attack now, Sunny Coast, and they can smell fear, the UQ Barras, and they're feeding off it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So Crunch said, leave the ball on the outside, leave the shot, and look for the counter-attacks. So there they have, they're dropping off now. They want the ball to come down deep. It's a right-hander on a left-hand catch. Low percentage scoring opportunity. Nice ball. Oh, that's a great goal. And it's the number 2 for Sunny Coast. Excellent goal too.
Ernest Gawthorne.
Ernest Gawthorne. It's tough pronouncing names here in the commentary box. Young Jennison doing a great job, I tell you what. Ernest Gawthorne. Can get some tongue twisters, that's for sure, on team lists. Ball into sitting centre forward is dangerous. Tasso. But 6 goals to 2. This has been a good quarter for Sunny Coast, hasn't it?
Yeah, good quarter.
Yeah, they get the ball down deep again. Now they've got to get some ball side drives inside water. The drop back forces the drop back from Tasso. They're thinking of the shot on the outside. Kettle in the cage waiting. Now they go down deep again. Low percentage. Went from the top point position with 4 seconds now, they're under pressure. Look at the counter-attack coming from Toaso. They throw it down in the corner. Talk to us about that again.
Wasting time again, yeah, allowing them all to get back so there's no counter-attack goals on them.
And goalies traditionally not the best swimmers in the team.
Yeah, normally the slowest in the team, so it takes the time for them to get to the ball and then get back too.
Although he swims the right, Sam Kettle, I tell you what. Toaso did all the work before the ball came in. He opened a channel, and that's that combination. Toaso,
Yep.
Moncur.
Tasso and Ollie.
They're like brothers, those two.
Yeah,
They're always on the same page.
yeah, always on the same page and looking for each other and just know what to do.
6 goals for the two Ollies, Bryant and Moncur, and 1 from Toaso. And they're in complete control here. The UQ Water Polo Club Barras. Just got to get his numbers right.
Yeah, got to get his numbers right. Too distracted by everyone
Well,
in
I'll
the
tell you what, he
bench.
didn't want to go back in, the number 12, Heinrich. He wanted a break, but Kranj wanted nothing of it and said, get back in there, champ.
Yeah, sending him back in.
You got to listen to your coach. It's a young team, this, the Sunshine Coast. Shot is on. Oh, he's good positioning, Sam Kettle. He backed that.
Yeah, doesn't want the ball getting deflected back to them.
Absolutely. He bats it down in front of him so that he can throw counter-attack. And why wouldn't you to this guy, Taso? Oh, he's like the Michael Jordan of water polo. Great goal, that, Taso, and a great save from Kettle, wasn't it?
Yeah, great save again, deflecting it straight to himself so he can get the quick pass up.
Yeah, you see them at training. They pull the ball down so that they can get that counter-attack pass up the pool. They don't want to deflect it for a corner anymore, because if they do that, it gives the attacking team another opportunity to score. Oh, they leave the first line. How do they do this? Oh, Kettle, he's on fire. Sam Kettle, great save, eh?
Yeah, great save by Sam. Such a hard save to get straight in front of goal.
Yeah, 1-on-1 to Sam Kettle. Moncur threads the ball around the outside. 3 box in the back of the net, and that's a goal to number 7.
Max Russo.
Maxi puts one on the board. Max Russo, well played, UQ Barras, and that all came from what?
Yeah, all came from just a quick pass up and then swimming with the ball.
Before that. Great save from Sam
great
Kettle.
save from Sam, yeah.
The UQ's lead over Sunshine Coast in this Brisbane Water Polo Incorporated Grand Final. Super Saturday final day it is here at the Valley Pool. 32 degrees, not a cloud in the sky, although north of us there is a bit of a cloud. Inside water, and it's already whistles have been blown for an off-the-ball turner. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. What's the score there?
It'll be 8-2 towards UQ, with goal scorers this quarter as Tasso, Max Russo, Ollie Moncur, and Ollie Bryant.
And no goals scored in that quarter. Sorry, apologies.
We have Ernest Gawthorne from Sunshine Coast, and we have Byron Hay.
And that's it. We'll be right back after this halftime break between Sunny Coast and the UQ Barras. All right, welcome back to the start of the second half of this under-15 grand final. Blake Jennison joining me in the commentary booth. It is 8-2 in favour of your club, the UQ Bears.
UQ.
What's coming up for you?
State titles is coming up very soon. Apart from that, not really much.
State titles, you'll play under-18s?
Yep, hopefully playing in under-18s for UQ.
All right, here we go. Hopefully playing, because they've got 3 teams in the under-18 competition, so it's a tough gig to make that state titles team, one would think. But Tawaso on the outside, doing great things for his UQ Barras. I think he's just been chosen in the Aussie under-16 squad.
Yep, the Australian Cadets.
So Australian Cadets. Any other of these players you know?
We have Ollie Moncur in the Australian Cadets, Dylan Jennison, Tarso, and as far as I know, I think that is it.
Brilliant. That's the first phase of international competition, is the cadets and then youth championships, and then obviously go on to play for the Aussie Sharks. Currently one Queensland in that Aussie Sharks team that I think of, Nick Porter.
Yep, Nick
Riley
Porter.
Townsend on the perimeter. He didn't get a gig at World Cup. They're not the greatest World Cup results for the Aussie Sharks. Next up for the Aussie Sharks is World Champs in Fukuoka. That's what they'll be preparing for. And then Olympic Games next year. Just under 500 days to go to Olympic Games in Paris. That's a goal scored. Is that for the number 3 of Sunny Coast, is it? Or
number 4 Sunny Coast.
Number 4 of the Sunny Coast. Caught us off guard.
Lewis McKenzie.
Louis McKenzie opens the scoring. Nice play by the Sunny Coasters first up in this third quarter. Welcome to everybody watching on Clutch TV. Thanks to Clutch TV for bringing you these live feeds on Super Saturday, grand final day of the Brisbane Water Polo Incorporated Championship. So after this, the teams will prepare for state titles, which is played here in Brisbane at Chandler Aquatic Centre. Turn on the outside from Tawaso. He's a very wiry character, is Tawaso. Do you train against him?
Yep, train against him every Thursday.
He protects the ball well. Move the ball around the outside here. It's a power play for the UQ Barras. Russo gives a cross pass back onto the 2 posts, and they caught in 2 meters. Louis Miller sitting in 2 meters for the UQ Barras, and they throw a counter-attack pass just a bit wayward for Sunny Coast.
Sam Kettle again scooping that ball, doing some good goalie work.
Doing some good goalie work, that is for sure. Sam Kettle in the cage for the UQ Barras. Joining me, Dylan Jennison in the commentary box for this game 5 of the finals day here at the Valley Pool. 32 degrees it's going to get up to. Dylan already done some refereeing in the final series today. He said it's very hot on pool deck as a referee.
Yeah, really hot down there. Not much of a breeze.
Moncur has a little look. He's looking for Tawaso. I tell you what, we'll go up the top to Tawaso. In possession now. Watch Moncur sliding around the outside. Tawaso opts to throw a rocket from the perimeter.
Yeah, loves to take those outside shots.
Got to back yourself. Any youngster watching, back yourself. Shoot the ball. Don't be afraid to shoot it. But force a save at least. So you only get better. One of the best players in the world, Pietro Figlioli. Clayfield College. Pietro Figlioli came out of and went on to become one of the best players in the world. Olympic silver medal, Olympic bronze medal, 2 times world champion. And he came out of polar bears. How about that? Who's your player that you aspire to be?
Reese Howden.
Reese Howden,
Yep.
Same as your brother?
Yep, same as him.
Yep, he's a great player, Reese Howden. Retired in from international after his 4th Olympic Games in Tokyo in 2021. And now a family man, expecting their 2nd. Recovered after the floods. The Howdens, their house was to the bottom of their roof in the Brisbane floods recently. Nice save in the cage from Sunny Coast. It goes for a corner, unfortunately. But he's played well in the cage, Ethan Martin, for Sunny Coast. But UQ Barras have been in absolute control in this game, haven't they?
Yeah, absolute control, taking all those outside shots and taking all opportunities.
Nice defense, run down to 7 seconds on the shot clock, and they spoil it, steal it off to Arso. Great play by the number 2 in Ernest Gawthorne. And they throw possession away in favour of Barras. You don't want to give them half a chance. They get the ball into the drive, no penalty needed, and that's a great goal coming from the number 9.
Dylan Jennison.
That's your brother.
Yeah.
A great finish by Dylan Jennison in the end. He just controlled that under pressure, had a look up, saw the goalkeeper advancing towards him, and then just Wishka taps it over the top. All those top players make it look so easy. They practice it so much in training. That's why I encourage youngsters to shoot the ball. You practice it so often in training, and then when you get to a game...
Yeah, practice makes perfect.
Absolutely. Again, that defensive spoil by the UQ Barras. Look who's gone on counter-attack. Talk us through this counter.
Tasso again going on an early break, getting the ball, looking over for Dylan Jennison, and yep, he gets it away. Goal to UQ Barras, Dylan Jennison.
That's his second for the quarter, Dylan Jennison. He's found his straps now, young Jennison. He said he loves playing on the perimeter on his counter-attack driving style. So on that occasion, a nice assist by Tasso. We've had all the Tassos in the water.
Yeah, all of them today.
Oh no, throw away a bit too much Weet-Bix this morning from the number 8 of Sunny Coast as he holds his hand in his face. Ties van Velsen. Moncur turns on the outside, makes it look so easy, sits up and beats the advancing goalkeeper, does Moncur. And that's his
second for the quarter.
Moncur, fourth for the game, I tell you what. He's dangerous and a player for the future. Oliver Moncur. Then you got Marcus Moncur.
All of them.
Beautiful crowd in here on the grand final day of the Brisbane Water Polo Incorporated competition. It's been a little bit quiet in the grandstands. Normally it's a lot louder than this. I know the under-12s are not playing here this morning. They're playing at Somerville House, but that's a great goal. Talk us through that one. And the goal scorer.
Goal scorer was Ernest Gawthorne.
Hey, that's got you today. Ernest Gawthorne.
Oh,
Come
Ernest.
on, champ. Go away and practice Ernest. Ernest Gawthorne scores his second for the game. We go into the final 10 seconds. And a counter-attack coming from Sunny Coast, but they're going to run out of time. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. It is 12 goals to 3 in favour of the UQ Water Polo Club Barras over the Sunshine Coast. We'll be right back after this third quarter break for the fourth quarter of this under-15 boys grand final. All right, welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter. It is 12-3 in favour of the UQ Barras. The Sunny Coast win the swim off. What do the Sunny Coast have to do to get back in this game?
They're going to have to take a lot of opportunities, all their counterattacks, and really go when there's a mistake from UQ.
Okay, they win the swim off. Got to back themselves on the outside, and they do. That's a great goal from the number 7 of Sunny Coast, William Hansen. That's his first for the game for big William Hansen. There we go. Dylan just said we got to, Blake, sorry, said he just got to back yourself on the outside, and they certainly did on that occasion. Crash and steal from Sunny Coast. Okay, talk us through this attack now.
Now they're in an extra man attack, so they're going to have to really play this to their advantage, move and pass it to the open man and take the shot, but it just doesn't happen there.
All right, the timeout was called by Georgina Kovacs, who called the signal, but they said the signal's not... They should actually honour the signal.
Yeah,
So
should honour the signal.
She had to run back and get the hooter, which is a pump hooter.
Yeah, a pump hooter.
A bum hooter that didn't work, that's for sure, because it's tough as a coach. You get energized, you put your hand up for that timeout, and the referees ignore you or can't hear you because it's finals day, and suddenly you've lost that timeout. But she gets it in the end.
Strategic timeout, hopefully, to get the boys settled and get them up in a good attack.
Down by 7 on the scoreboard, a Sunny Coast. It's a young Sunny Coast team. They've backed up some of these youngsters from a game earlier in their under-14 game, now playing under-15s. Georgina Kovacs-Muller is the coach of the Sunshine Coast boys here this afternoon. All right, Sunny, after the timeout call, Sunny Coast. Let's see what they got on this power play. Barras are pressing the top, so they press the top and shuffling the first line. Position 1. They get it onto the 3 post, and nothing happening on that occasion. So the timeout call got a half a shot away, but well read by the UQ Barras in the end. Talk us through the Barras attack here.
So they're going to set up with, I think, a driving centre, hopefully. Yep, a driving centre. Dylan Jennison's going to drive a bit just to get the ball moving, and then they're going to hopefully pass it on to someone that's just gone through on a drive.
Oh, he's not. He's going to get a shot away on the outside.
Shot away on the outside.
He does force the save, so it goes to 2 metres. The long-range shot from Jennison on the outside. 5:57 remain. 12-5 in favour of the UQ Barras. They're in a commanding lead in this fourth quarter. They've tried hard, Sunny Coast. I tell you what, it's a tough task against the UQ Barras. They seem to be a well-drilled team.
Tough task for a really young team too.
Just that year difference in experience. Moncur on the outside. Talk us through this attack.
So they're currently set up with a 3-3 and a drive, but just didn't go to plan. So Sunny Coast's ball.
Yeah, great defence from Sunny Coast. Sunny Coast now in attack. They get the ball up quickly. It's a 3-on-2 on the first line. They shuffle the defence to the Barras. Get the ball into sitting centre forward. Gain the exclusion. Excellent play. Talk us through this exclusion for Sunny Coast.
Ollie Moncur's excluded. They're going to set up a 4-2. Pass to the top and look for the open man to take that shot. So pass to position 1 at the moment and back up to the top. We're taking an outside shot and just gets blocked.
Yeah, great block by the UQ Barras. Defence wins games, and that's why they are 7 up in this under-15 boys grand final. Coached by Urosh Kranj. Just controlling every aspect of this game are the UQ Barras. Looking for a way through. They're going to dump it in the corner and take us through the next attack of Sunny Coast.
So Sunny Coast with the goalie has the ball at the moment. Slowly going to pass it up. And then they're going to set up with their centre forward, number 5 in the centre. We've got Zach in the centre. We've got an exclusion. Zach's just earned an exclusion on Tarso with a timeout being called by Georgina.
So timeout called by Georgina. We'll go across and try and pan into Georgina Kovacs. Nice and close in. What do you reckon she's going to talk to her team? She's down by 7. These are just important opportunities for them to get something across in a game situation, a timeout.
Yeah, an important time for them. So we're going to set up hopefully a 4-2, I think. And they'll just pass it around until UQ make a mistake, don't put a block up, and then take that open shot.
Yeah, looking for the opportunity to get a shot away first up, but bringing on your highest percentage scoring opportunity. And generally, you want to encourage youngsters to take the blockers on down the line. And as a defensive effort, you want to channel the ball towards your strength, which is the goalkeeper. All right, this is now Sunny Coast in attack. Take us through this this attack now.
The Sunny Coast coming in off the timeout, about to get the ball in. So the buzz is just gone. They're going up ready to set up their attack, set up with their 4-2 structure. And we're in play, so number 2's got the ball, passing down to the wing. UQ are doing a rush defense on the wings, it seems, leaving number 5 completely open on the top, and then number 7 into there. Almost a goal, but just not. Bounces off Sam Kettle's head, and he's got the ball again.
Yeah, he's been great, Sam Kettle in the cage. Well described on that timeout call. Excellent job, young Jennison doing in the commentary booth. It's not easy first up talking through the game. He's doing a great job as a referee, but now putting another string in his bow, wanting to be a commentator. Great work. And we're going to let you describe the Sunny Coast attack again.
Yep. So Sunny Coast have just gotten the ball off a mistake of UQ. UQ turning, trying to turn someone, grabbing them, making it too obvious, so losing possession. Sunny Coast turning them, but unfortunately having the ball pushed underwater.
Yeah, defence wins games. They've been outstanding in that department, have the UQ Barras. That's why they 7 up in the 4th quarter with 2:40 remaining on the game clock. Controlling the tempo, controlling the strings of play. Oh, not the best shooting option. He looked for a big baton into the back of the net. Had plenty of time to catch it and pass, and the ball back in possession of Sunny Coast.
Yeah, plenty of time. We've got number 10 on Sunny Coast. 3 major fouls, so rolled for the rest of the game. Byron Hay rolled for the rest of the game.
So what was that call? That was called for holding the ball?
Yeah, holding the ball on top. Nothing happened there. Referee let it play on. Dylan Jennison with the goal off the quick counter-attack.
And that goal was from anticipation. He could see what was happening. He went on the counter-attack, and he could afford to because his team is now 8 goals up. There were 7 prior to his goal. So great play by young Jennison, who puts the UQ Barras 13-5 over Sunny Coast. In the under 15 boys gold medal clash, 1:23 remains on the game clock. Sunny Coast in attack.
And I will leave you at the next game. I'm going to go find some food. There'll be a canteen down there somewhere.
Going to move the ball around the outside.
Is it open?
There's been an exclusion, number 5 from UQ, Ollie Bryant excluded, but no conversion.
No conversion because Moncur steals possession and goes down the pool. Watch this Moncur Tawaso. He doesn't need his teammate on this occasion. Moncur decides, I'm going to put it in the back of the net, and that is his 5th for the game for Ollie Moncur.
Playing.
His name is Moncur and Tawaso discuss things as they swim back to set their defense. And this will be the last attack. Take us through this last attack.
So really looking for the last opportunities here. slowing the clock down, using the time up, making sure there's no mistakes that UQ could really go off. With Tarso going early, anticipating. Just unlucky there, leaving Tarso free.
Yeah, Kettle, he's got a good arm on him, Kettle, and here's the counter-attack. Tarso and Jennison. Oh, he could have gone 2 meters.
Yeah, could have gone 2 meters, very close there.
And that is the end of this under-15 grand final. It is a 10-goal victory for the UQ Barras over the Sunshine Coast, 15 goals to 5. Thanks very much for joining us. Are you back in this later on this afternoon?
Yeah, back in later this afternoon.
All right, champ. You got some referee coming up?
Yeah, got some games now,
All
yeah.
right. We look forward to seeing you on pool deck refereeing, and thanks for joining us in the commentary booth.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome back to the Valley Pool. It is game